Hey everybody, Keith Niebuhr with Gators Online to talk some Florida Gators football recruiting today. Now, as we grow the YouTube channel and grow GatorsOnline.com, we decided to start giving you some more recruiting interviews. And today we've got a really good subject. His name is Wardell Mack. You know who he is if you follow the Florida Gators. He's a four-star Florida cornerback commit from the greater New Orleans area in Louisiana. He's the number 12 cornerback in the country, the number 97 overall prospect in the 2024 class. And he's just a really good player. He committed to Florida back in August over Texas, who many thought was the favorite at the time, over LSU, the in-state Bayou Bengals, and over Florida State. So we caught up with him this week to see where things stand in his recruitment and also to get his reaction to being at the Swamp. He was there last Saturday night to watch the Gators beat number 11 Tennessee 29-16. So we've got Jerry Hamilton of our sister site at the University of Texas. He's out on the road this week, and he caught up with Wardell, was kind enough to send us this interview. It's a little windy, so you're going to have to probably turn up your volume. We will get that fixed in the future, but it's a good window into this recruitment, Wardell Mack. For more information on his recruitment, though, you're going to want to go to GatorsOnline.com. I posted a story earlier today that's got even more details about the other schools still recruiting him, and there are other schools still recruiting him. And guess who they are? The same schools that Florida beat to land him: Texas, LSU, Florida State. So check out this interview with Wardell Mack and then get over to GatorsOnline.com for more. I'm Keith Niebuhr with Gators Online. Take it away, Wardell.
On three here at John Ehret High with four-star defensive back and Florida commitment Wardell Mack. Wardell, you were at the Swamp Saturday for Florida's big win over Tennessee. Everybody said it was as loud as it's been in a few years. What were your thoughts being in the Swamp for that game?
Hey man, I loved it, man. I love the atmosphere. I love the energy. I love the fans too. Like, that's one thing that played a major role. But all together, I just can't wait to get on there and ball out.
Florida's playing a bunch of young defensive backs. What are your thoughts? How do you see yourself fitting in the opportunity in Gainesville?
I feel like this is going to be a great opportunity for me because no matter how young, how old, as long as whenever you get your opportunity, you make the best out of it, you will play. That's one thing they made clear.
What coaches did you talk to on your unofficial visit there last weekend?
Coach Armstrong, Coach Corey Raymond, Coach Jaluk, and Coach Billy Napier.
So what was Coach Napier's message to you?
Man, he was just happy to see me back in the Swamp. Honestly, it was just a vibe,
What about Coach Jaluk, Coach Corey Raymond, who will be your position coach?
Coach Raymond, he was just glad to see me. He was just trying to see, how everything's been, how everything's been moving,
And of course, in recruiting, schools don't back off you, right? I mean, Florida State's not backing off, Texas isn't backing off, LSU isn't backing off. Or is it still those sort of the main schools coming after you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The whole top four is still the main schools that's coming after me.
And Florida knows other schools are going to recruit you, right? I mean, kind of what do they tell you about that? Because you'll be on some other campuses. The recruiting process doesn't start. What do they say about that whole process?
Honestly, every time I go up there, it just make it feel more as home as it could be, honestly.
So when I was here in August, I got the impression leaving here that you really liked Florida. What was it about Florida that's had your attention throughout this process?
It's a great place with great people, and it's a program that's really pushing in the right direction.
Yeah, and how do you see yourself fitting into the Florida program?
Honestly, the whole environment just fits me, and plus I didn't have a problem with leaving the state. Honestly, I didn't have a problem with staying in the state or leaving the state. It's just an environment I wanted to grow as a person and as a player, and that's what the program.
Cool. That's Wardell Mack, on 3 4-star and Florida commitment. For more on Wardell Mack, go to Florida Gators site on the On3 network.
This could be a drop back. This could just be a foot pass. Pin.
What I got to do?
You got sling, you go under him.
Got the phone, man. It's just a pure pass. Like trips left, pin. That's it. Switch.
You said fur right here?
Switch. You got the pin.
All right.
Back at the top. Come on, y'all.